It may not look like much right now, but could this be the answer to some of our environmental concerns? A haven for vital wildlife, providing a wider corridor for nature in the heart of the city.
Of course, in the summer months, this will be awash with wildflower and will look absolutely delightful. It's still an important habitat now, and that's what's important to point out, is these habitats don't always look like a summer meadow, of course, all year round, but they're still serving a very important purpose.
Re-engineered from land beside a secondary school, this South Downs in miniature has already attracted a huge array of butterflies, becoming a small fortress of biodiversity. The first of these bee banks was constructed almost 20 years ago, with 19 subsequently built across the city. Together they measure around the size of 2 football pitches, but within them 550 different invertebrates have been discovered, including a bee totally new to Sussex.
With 1,700 children at Dorothy Stringer School, we can't take all of those to the countryside, but we can bring the countryside to them. So we have an environmental science class. Children walk out of that classroom to this site across the road. Literally, it's like 10 metres, and they can see populations of nationally rare chalk grassland butterflies. They're just the flagship species. There's all these kinds of really small invertebrates which are like the cogs within ecosystems. They're the things that make ecosystems work. And that allows us to talk to the children about ecosystem services and why we depend on ecosystems so much.
Experts would now like to see dozens of these, perhaps hundreds, across our region, allowing insects to reintegrate and multiply, and what's good for them is good for us. Andy Dickinson, ITV News, Brighton.